original Star Trek Episode 1. The USS Enterprise, under the command of Captain Christopher Pike, receives a radio distress call from the fourth planet in the Talos star group. A landing party is assembled and beamed down to investigate. Tracking the distress signal to its source, the landing party discovers a camp of survivors from a scientific expedition that has been missing for 18 years. Amongst the survivors is a beautiful young woman named Vina. Captivated by her beauty, Pike is caught off guard and is captured by the Talosians, a race of humanoids with bulbous heads who live beneath the planet's surface. It is revealed that the distress call and the crash survivors, except for Vina, are just illusions created by the Talosians to lure the Enterprise to the planet. While imprisoned, Pike uncovers the Talosians' plan to repopulate their ravaged planet using him and Vina as a breeding stock for a race of slaves. The Talosians use their powers of illusion to try to interest Pike in Vina and present her in various guises and settings, first as a Regalian princess, a loving, compassionate farm girl, then a seductive green-skinned Orion. Pike resists all forms. After an earlier landing party failed to gain entry from the surface, 6 members of the Enterprise crew prepare to beam into the Talosians' underground complex, but only Pike's first officer and Yeoman, both women, materialize in Pike's cell to offer further temptation. By then, however, Pike has discovered that primitive human emotions can block the Talosians' ability to read his mind, and he manages to escape to the surface of the planet along with the 2 members of his landing party. The Talosians confront Pike and his companions before they can transport back to the Enterprise. The captain tries to negotiate, but the first officer sets her weapon on a build-up to overload. Pike and Vina move closer to her, agreeing with her preference for death rather than captivity. After all, as Vina explains, if the Talosians have even one human being, they might try again. This demonstration of fatal resolve confirms what the Talosians have been gleaning from the records they've accessed from the Enterprise's computers. The human race despises captivity far too much to be useful. Despite their last hope having been proven unsuitable, the Talosians are not vengeful. They let the humans go. The first officer and Yeoman beam up immediately, but Pike remains behind with Vina, urging her to leave with him. Vina explains that she cannot leave. An expedition had indeed crash-landed on Talos 4. Vina was the sole survivor, but was badly injured. The Talosians were able to save her, but as they had no understanding of human physiology or aesthetics at the time, she was left horribly disfigured. With the aid of a Talosian's illusion, she is able to appear beautiful and in good health, as much to herself as to any others. Realizing that the continued Talosian illusion of health and beauty is necessary for Vina, Pike is ready to return to the Enterprise without her. In an act of goodwill, the aliens show him that Vina sees an image of Pike next to her, and they walk up to the entrance that takes them into the Talosians' habitat. Pike then beams up after the Keeper's closing words. She has an illusion, and you have reality. May you find your way as pleasant. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe. Click the subscribe button, hit the bell, get notified, see cool videos. See ya.